Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Kinda. I'm kinda back. I'm a little back. I'm still looking for a house, so Anyway, I have so much anime that I want to talk to you guys about. So I figured I may as well just come back. I do want to start with Kaiju number 8 because that's kind of newer right now. I'm not going to really do my makeup based off of it. I drew up like a couple different ideas, but like I didn't like them. So we're just gonna do it in the colors of like the first manga ever. If you guys don't know what Kaiju number 8 is, it came out April 13th? Yeah, it came out April 13th, so it's pretty recent. It only has, at the time that I'm making this video, it only has 3 episodes out. I kind of, by the time I edit this video, it'll probably be 4. Unless I procrastinate, then it could be more. It comes out every Saturday on Crunchyroll. Love me some Crunchyroll. Also, we're gonna ignore my base. It will get better. Like, trust the process. For those of you that like watch dub, this is the fastest that I personally have ever seen dubs come out. Like, I don't know. I don't really pay attention that much. So maybe there was a different anime that had dubs come out faster. But like, basically it comes out on Saturday, and then if I open the app again like Sunday, it's got the dub. So I mean, that's pretty cool for people that watch dub. I don't know what time the dub comes out. Like, I don't know if it actually comes out dubbed on Saturday as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Does it look like I have poop on my cheek? Right now it looks like I have poop on my cheek. But yeah, Kaiju number 8 is like basically in a world where kaiju exist. And Japan, obviously, of course, has the highest kaiju attacks. So they created an anti-kaiju defense force.
Emergency kaiju alert! Emergency kaiju alert!
But they don't just have that. Like, they also have like a kaiju cleanup team to clean up the mess that the defense team left of the kaiju. So like, really, the kaiju are just helping create jobs for people. Ooh, but also, before I like really get into it, I'm not really gonna spoil it. If you don't want to hear about it, like, whatever, sure, skip it. But I'm not gonna go over anything that isn't in the trailer. So if you saw the trailer, I'm not spoiling. We're Gucci. The reason why I specifically brought up the kaiju cleaning team is oopsie, because the main character that we follow is in the kaiju cleanup. I can't talk. It's been a while, YouTube. It's been a while. But yeah, they're in the kaiju cleanup team. So that's why, out of, I'm sure, all of the other jobs that it created, I specifically mentioned the kind of kaiju cleanup team and the kaiju defense team. They're important. They're important to the storyline. But yeah, the main character, his name is Kafka Ibino. Am I pronouncing that wrong? Maybe. And I'm sorry if I am. But you know, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy hanging out there. Yeah, so main character why are names so hard? Main character, frickin', he works in cleanup, and when him and his like childhood friend were younger, they made a pact that or like a vow or something, I don't know, that they were gonna be the coolest people in the Kaiju defense team.
None other than Captain Nina Ashido.
One day, I'll join the defense force! Let's wipe out all the kaiju together. If we're together, I'll never be afraid.
Well, technically, it was like... one of them was like, I'm gonna be the coolest person, and then the other person was like, no, I'm gonna be the coolest, so... yeah. Super awkward, because that's a flashback, and... now we're here, and he's not fighting the monsters, he's just cleaning up after them. And the reason for that is he failed the exam, like, a lot, and gave up on it. Just gave up on his dream.
Clinging to a dream at my age. Pathetic.
Yeah, it's so funny too, because he's just like... wow, my job's still really important too, which, like, yeah, sure, it is. Like, if I lived in a world where kaiju existed, I wouldn't want to live in, like, monster guts. So, yeah, I mean, like, in my opinion, what he does as a job, it is important. But he's, like, trying to convince himself that it is.
When their battles are over, that's when our battle begins. There are no crowds to cheer us on. But still, we keep on fighting in our unsung battle against the kaiju.
He's settled. He's just talking about the life that he's settled for and convincing himself that it's still good. I'm gonna powder the fuck out of my face right now, so I'm not gonna talk. So then we get introduced to a young Gojo reincarnation. Like, look at this man. I mean, he's got gray eyes, not blue eyes, but, like, close enough. But yeah, so Kafka gets introduced to him. He's a young new part-timer that's starting, who has the same goals or dreams as Kafka, the main character, which was, you know, to become... oh no, I had... yes. So he's over here also having the same dream as Kafka, wanting to become in the defense force, the Kaiju defense force. Probably, I mean, I'm sure everybody wants to be the coolest defense person, but it doesn't say that. He just wants to be in the defense team. And the boss introduced them to each other, thinking like they'd hit it off, because, you know, they have the same, like, goals in life. They don't hit it off. Yeah, this new character, Reno. I'm just not gonna say names. I feel like that's, like, the best idea for me. I don't look as crazy anymore. I turned my saturation down just like a smidge. But yeah, anyway, so they don't immediately hit it off. Don't worry. Don't worry. That all changes. Well, you know. When friggin' the main character gets attacked by... this is so bad. By a kaiju.
I ain't scared of you! Damn you!
Yeah, we're kind of fast forwarding a bit to, like, you know, fast forward a bit. Main character gets attacked by a kaiju, gets put in the hospital. And just kind of like between that situation and like the new part-timer Reno Ichikawa, whatever the frick his name is, he decided now to start chasing his dream again. But yeah, it's great. Like, he's totally having a great time right now. getting chased by a kaiju, getting put in the hospital, deciding that he's gonna start chasing his dreams again, all thanks to this new, like, part-timer. And, as he's, like, really excitedly talking to the new guy about it, he, like, is like, yeah! Moves his hand, kaiju.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the Defense Force another... Huh?
Like, poor guy. In the hospital, just decided to start chasing his dream again. Already got chased by a kaiju. Like, kaiju right in front of him. And it's just like... It's like, found you, and then it forces its way down his throat. In his mouth. That was the grossest part. Like, I was like, eewee. Eewee, 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 eewee. About that scene. Otherwise, I really like this anime, but that scene I was like, ooh, yucky. Big yucky. And like, I know I said that he was talking to somebody about it, and you're probably like, well, how did the guy like not notice? Well, he was like behind a curtain. So like, the guy, Reno, he's like, hey, like, what's going on? Are you okay? And then he, like, moves the curtain. Kaiju. Where his friend's supposed to be? Like, coworker? I don't know. I don't know if we call them friends yet. I'm sure they're gonna get friends. I have belief that they're gonna be friends.
Hold on, sir!
Yeah, anyway, I'm not really gonna go over, like, any more of it, because I don't want to, like, accidentally spoil some things, even though I can't really, because we're only 3 episodes in. But it's a really good anime. It has really good animation, like, great character development. Obviously, like, first 3 episodes, Stu went from, like, I would say depressed, even though he didn't seem depressed. But you know, like, settling to like, alright, let's go back to chasing my dreams. So I'm really excited to kind of see where the anime goes, because I haven't read the manga. It is on my list, but I think I have like 20 tabs of webcomics that I'm going through. I have a lot of webcomics I'm trying to read right now. On top of Jujutsu Kaisen, which is just getting so boring. I think I'm behind like 2 episodes. Like, I would watch it every Squirrel. Jujutsu Kaisen manga, getting boring. I'm behind 2 episodes because of it. But yeah, so I'm just like reading a lot. So this has been on my list to read. I'm getting around to it. I'm reading a lot, which I also want to start doing, like, little makeup videos with, like, the little things that I'm reading, because, like, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, I'm getting so off topic right now, but Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint is really good. And like 10 out of 10 would recommend, and I just kind of want to do a video on it, doing my makeup, especially because like this new chapter has this thing that's got like a green vibe, and I fucking love green. So yeah, I also kind of want to go over like some of the webcomics I'm reading, like Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, The Frozen Player. One that's really funny is the S classes that I raised. I'm obsessed with that one right now. It's hilarious. But back on to like kaiju. Yeah, it's funny as well. I know I just was talking about how like the webcomics are funny. Kaiju actually has a lot of pretty funny parts. Like, spoiler alert that I'm not gonna fully actually spoil, and it's not really a spoiler, it's a funny fucking spoiler thing. But after he's like turned into the kaiju, he's running and he's like, I really gotta pee. And like his friend looks down and like he doesn't have the parts to pee. So that whole part, like, I'm not gonna explain everything else to you. I want you to experience it. That whole part's that was so funny to me. I thought it was so hilarious. And I feel like Kafka is just gonna be like one of those characters that like, not like you guys people, but like the character people don't like. But then they're just like, I'm looking for eyelashes. But then they're just kind of like brought into him because of his stupid silliness. Because he's just a silly little guy, you know? And I say that because of like, I'm gonna say Ichikawa. I'm just gonna say Ichikawa. I say that because of Ichikawa, how like they met and they didn't initially hit it off. Ichikawa was like, oh, well, I just don't understand why you gave up. And I never want to understand. Not saying that that was a bad thing. Like, I think everybody needs a friend that just kind of like pushes you. And yeah, now I think they're gonna be friends. I don't know. But I think they're gonna be friends. Also the music, the opening and ending is so good. Like, the opening song is it's Youngblood, which I love. I love that. I love that Youngblood did an anime song. And it's bomb. Like, it's so good. It's not as good as the second season Mashal with the bing. Well, it's good. It's just not as boppy as bing bong bong bing bong bong bing bong bong boing. I'm saying bing bong, but it's bling bong bling bong. And then the ending song is One Republic. But like the opening song by Youngblood, it's my favorite. It's so good. I've been listening to it for like a week on repeat right now. And the One Republic song, it's also good. It's just not my repeat Youngblood song. But yeah, anyway. I don't know, do I put lipstick on? I have to sneeze. This is not good. Ooh. That's good enough for me. Anyway, yeah. So if you watch it, like, you should watch it. If you like anime, if you like freaking kaijus and like manga and shit, you should watch it. I'm starting to feel like this is not the right eyelash. I feel like these are two different eyelashes. Maybe I just put it on wrong. Whatever. Yeah, you should watch it. If you have watched it, if you had read it, let me know, like, how it is. Well, let me know what you think of it. I know how it is so far. I really like it. Like, 10 out of 10. Like, good animes. There's so many good animes coming out. Like, last season or animes was really good, and I'm so pumped for season 7 of My Hero, because I'm watching and reading and doing so much stuff right now. Like, I haven't even started, but I've seen the trailer of season 7 for freaking My Hero, and Dabi, dude, guys, my man's looks so good. He looks so good. I'm also getting like so many spoilers on My Hero right now. It's ridiculous. It's like My Hero fans have kind of taken over the Jujutsu Kaisen fans with the spoilers. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just kind of like, everybody's like, well, manga's gotten repetitive and boring, so spoiler, boring right now. But yeah, I forgot. I'm literally getting so sidetracked. If you watch it, if you have already watched it, if you have already read it, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you like my eyes, that I just did a really simple look for my first, what is this thing called? YouTube video back. Yeah, let me know if you like my look, like the anime, what other animes you would recommend, or want me to talk about. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, even though I was just talking about commenting. But thank you for hanging out with me again, and I'm sorry that I'm gone because I'm busy trying to buy a freaking house. But anyway, bye.
I'm not giving up. I gotta keep going and stand by her side.
I'll back you up, sir. Alrighty, let's do it.
Hikaru Shinomiya. My hobby is hunting kaiju.
No one's survival is guaranteed.
I'll put you down without a second
I will
thought.
defeat them.
I won't give up.
I'll eliminate them.
I am not giving up no matter what!
Kaiju number 8. This kaiju, the latest to receive a code name from the Defense Force, remains at large.